like, what are you, if you're watching this episode right now, like, what are your
Yeah.
skills and how
Yeah.
can you start, let's call it consulting for equity, consulting
Yep.
for affiliate
Yep.
fees,
Yeah.
like there's so much opportunity. Like when this lady reached out and she was interested in doing something with my summit,
Yeah.
like I created a summit for her and I already knew I was going to get her very interested because I already was thinking like 5 steps ahead. Then when we met the second time, I went into Gamma app. I had created a logo. I go, this is my next. And that's where we got, Freedom Formula Summit,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
so I strategically do those things. And then, like,
Hmm.
I'll just bring up this last point here because I
Hmm.
was in Evan Carmichael's mastermind on
Yep.
YouTube. That's
Hmm.
where I met Tom, and then that's where I was like went for it, and now I'm writing a book with a good author, a big author, right? And
Yep.
so these
Hmm.
relationships in these mastermind groups, and like anywhere I go now, I
Yeah.
go in there, and I used to like go to an event and not try to talk to like I wasn't as social. But I go in
Hmm.
now, like when I went to the last business funding conference, I met some really great people. That's the thing.
Hmm.
When you go to an event or a workshop or whatever, or you're out having coffee, go like for workshops or like an event, go with intent to meet people,
Hmm.
and then be good at figuring out where you can add value for them. And that's what I'm
So
really
true.
good at doing.
Yep.
So I can go like,
That's
hey, I can help it. Like the attorney today, Vinny, I was like, hey, here's how I'm going to help you, right? And I said,
yeah.
look, people need what you do, and you said your
Hmm.
only problem is getting people to understand what you do. So we're going to launch a huge YouTube channel, which I'm really good at, right?
Hmm.
I'm gonna co-host the show with her because it's very simple. I already got editors.
Yep.
Now I just
Hmm.
created a huge new revenue stream. It's not going to get rich, in one episode, but when we do 50
Right.
or 100 episodes, we're going to,
Yep.
just like I do with my channel, we're going to start getting more leads, which is going to lead into
Yeah.
franchise sales, lead into real estate deals and more, right? And so those are the type of things I want to do because it's the best use of my time to be able to leverage other people's talents alongside mine. And then that's how I
So
can
true.
rely on people to grow, and I don't have to do everything myself because I don't want to either. Yeah,
I
I'd be
know
bored.
exactly. We have limited time. We got to really reinvent, I say, and add streams. The good part, what I'm really liking, Bo, is that law questions. People always have so many questions, but they cannot, hire attorneys to get answers because attorney fees are very high. CPA, accounting, tax. So I'm really proud that, you have two arms which is on everybody's mind: taxes, how to reduce legally taxes, and how to really take care of the legal paperwork and asset protection and partnerships and all that. So that's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. So my closing advice to everybody is look, go out there. You probably
Hmm.
have a bunch of people in this phone that could make you a ton of money and you could
Yeah.
provide a lot of value to. Like you could probably just go through your phone if you're strategic and make hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? Like in this list here, there's a lot of amazing opportunities just right here. And you got the internet and you have AI now to help grow your network, and you can and also, you still got to get belly to belly and go to workshops and go to
Yeah.
events and
Hmm.
masterminds and like get around people and then co-create because that's where everything's going anyways.
So true, Bo. And last thing I'd like to leave with everybody, where Vinny Chopra is today. In the last 17 years, I learned the power of raising money. I think where I am today, if I have to just point out one thing, is that I was able to learn the techniques, how to really get a good deal in real estate. In my case, it could be business, it could be anything, and put together a good business plan with a good, solid thing, and then share with your family, friends. That's exactly what I did. And they gave me money after money, 50,000, 100,000, 200, 500, raised over $200 million. I mean, it can happen for everybody. It starts small with everybody, but you got to, if you're doing things small scale, because you have limited funds of equity, we call it, or down payments for assets or like that, get into learning that skill, how to raise money. Then only you can go big